Well, good morning, my friend. It is November the 1st, and Monday morning. Welcome to the Pastor's Podcast. Good to have you along this morning. Wonderful day yesterday. Maranatha Baptist Church had several at the Sunday after our big day. God truly still blessed us in a great way. I was amazed at the attendance that we had. Several 10 people baptized. That was exciting right there. And then to see people join the church, altars filled in both services, always exciting seeing the Lord work on a Sunday. And I hope that you had a wonderful day as well, and that God blessed you over there. Always good to see God work, especially in days when people say it can't be done. It can be done. We just have to keep on going for Him. Want to read to you this morning from the book of 2 Chronicles, chapter 24 and verse 22. The scripture says, "Thus Joash the king remembered not the kindness which Jehoiada his father had done to him, but slew his son. And when he died, he said, the Lord look upon it and require it." Now, Joash should have not been, he shouldn't have been king. What I mean by this statement is that he should have died when his wicked grandmother tried to kill all the royal seed. Had it not been for Jehoiada the priest, we would have never read about Joash being king. But get this, it was Jehoiada who risked his life to save Joash as a baby. It was Jehoiada who kept Joash in seclusion as a child so that he would not be killed. It was Jehoiada who placed guards around Joash's life for 24 hours a day for years to be sure that he could rightfully take the throne that was his. Had it not been for Jehoiada, Joash would have died as a baby and never had the opportunity to sit in his throne. You see, Joash would have never sat on the throne had it not been for Jehoiada the priest. He literally owed his life to this man. However, when Jehoiada died, Joash forgot about the kindness that had been shown to him and slew the son of Jehoiada. How tragic. Joash should have treated Jehoiada's family with respect as he was treated as a child. It's sad that Joash could have rewarded Jehoiada's children in the same manner that he was treated when he was a child. Instead, he became a self-centered, arrogant individual and tried to remove Jehoiada's influence from his life. Now, this incident should teach us several lessons about our treatment of those who invested in us. First, somebody invested in you. Nobody is a self-made individual. Everyone is who they are because of several individuals who invested in them. Now, it's a very prideful statement to say that, well, I'm my own individual. No, you're not. There are scores of people who've invested in you throughout your life. And forget them when you become successful is wrong, arrogant, selfish, and I can carry on several adjectives about that. It's just everything is wrong about that. Second, you would not be where you are without those who invested in you. Can I be honest with you? It's disgusting when someone helps another get to a position, and then the one who gets to the position forgets about the one who helped them get that position once they obtained it. Children would not be where they are without their parents. There are many preacher sons who got their pulpit because of their dad. They would be a nobody if it wasn't for their dad who passed the pulpit off to them. And it is so ungrateful and it is so evil to forget those who helped you to get the position that you once obtained or that you've obtained. See, what's worse is when the one who got the position because of another person tries to destroy that person's influence. Always remember that you would never be where you are today without those who invested in you. Third, you're training others how to deal with your investment in their lives. You may think that you're getting away with your mistreatment of those who invested in you, but listen to me carefully. One day it's going to come back and get you because you're training your followers how to treat you when you get old. One reason I want to remember and honor and carry on the old paths that my pastor, Dr. Jack Hiles, gave me, is because I'm training others how to treat me when I'm dead and gone. I think it's evil for people who once sat under the ministry of Brother Hiles, who are on his staff, to now criticize, malign when they took his paychecks that he supplied for them. He gave them the name that they even had. They would be a nobody without him, and yet they want to malign him. And I could go down this road. I think of those who sat under Dr. Lee Robertson. I think of those who sat under Dr. Bob Gray Sr. I think of those who sat under Dr. Tom Malone. I think of those who sat under great men, Dr. Jack Trieber, men who others that they hired them, they gave them something. Now that they're no longer, now there's a couple of those names still alive, but now what they're doing is they're forcing them out, trying to destroy their legacy. Hogwash on that. Oh, somewhere we need to remember those who've gone before us. See, God will one day deal. God will deal with you one day. God will reward you by how you treat those who've invested in you. If you want God's blessings, you'd be wise to remember with honor and keep the name alive of those who invested in you, because it's the right thing to do. It's the honorable thing to do. You know, Brother Don, we've been out perfect. Well, neither are you, my friend. Get over yourself. I think of my predecessor, Brother Charlie O'Daniel, pastored our church here for 39 years. The merge, it's a merge. So he pastored the Maranatha Baptist Church side for 39 years. And then when we merged to Western Oaks, we became one church, 29 years in that church. I owed my pulpit to that man. I owe this church. He kept these buildings. He kept these buildings from being destroyed. He provided a pulpit for me to step in, and the church that God's doing today, in large parts, because of a man by the name of Brother Charlie O'Daniel, who now I'd be wrong to try to destroy him. Can I tell you the story? I think of his wife, Miss Trila O'Daniel. Many told me when I became pastor, you need to let her go to some other ministry. I said, no, she gave 39 years of her life. She's still my secretary. And she's a great part of this ministry. Thank God for Mrs. O'Daniel. Can I tell you, thank God for a husband. Thank God for the Brother Hiles. Thank God for those who invested in my life. May I say, someone's invested in you. Why don't you show kindness to them? Stop. Don't be egotistical. Don't be self-centered. You say, well, they did some things wrong. Don't try to correct it. Let God take care of that. You just do right. Honor them. Let me tell you, that's the honorable, the right thing to do. My friend, I hope you have a wonderful day today. Remember today, be good to everybody. Everybody's having a tough time. Have a great day, my friend.